Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Meet the Program for Biotechnology and Pathdays for Education, Government, and Human Services, and our Environment and Sustainability Path. My name is Jess Wilkie, and I'm Director of Guided Pathways, and I'm joined today by Jana Nibb, who is our Pathway Navigator for these two paths being featured today. And this program, again, will be about biotechnology. And to talk us through that program, I'd like to introduce Professor Scott Warila.
Hi, how you doing, everybody? So I'm Professor Warila. I'm the coordinator for the Biotechnology Program at CCRI. The program's been in existence over 10 years, and we've had a lot of success placing students in biotechnology positions. Biotechnology, I'm going to explain in my PowerPoint, is really a diverse field. It can be used for making medicines like the vaccines that you're seeing distributed now from companies like Moderna and Pfizer. It can also be used for things like biofuels and biodiesel. And there's many different applications for biotechnology. What we try and do in this program is give everybody a good solid background in biotech to either go into industry or actually to transfer to another program at say like a URI or a different school. So we've had a lot of success placing students, a lot of success with students transferring to other schools as well. Okay. So I'm actually going to share my screen with you. Go 1 second. Share. Here. Okay. So again, we offer a certificate at CCRI, and it's biotechnology focused. We do talk about some other technical aspects in science in general to prepare you for biotech itself. And biotechnology is using living organisms to produce medicines, food, fuels, and other products to improve people's lives. So again, it can be a medicine or vaccines like we're seeing now, could be a genetically modified food, or it could be a biodiesel or biofuel. So there's lots of different uses. Even I was talking with a student, and they were talking about bringing back extinct organisms and or saving endangered species, stuff like that. That's all part of biotech too. So it's a very broad and diverse field. The positions I focus on are for biomanufacturing. That's in the industry at companies like Amgen, Moderna, Avisha, companies like that are local and are looking to employ young and active students. All right, so they make therapeutic proteins from cell culture. That means you're growing cells and producing proteins that are actually the medicine. It's a very interesting dynamic environment to work in. And so many different positions and pathways to choose from, as I said. Lots of opportunity for advancement. So you'd start an entry-level position, but there's always room to move, to go in different areas. You're not stuck in one job or doing one thing over and over. All right, so here's some of the products that are made in biotechnology. You may have seen some of these advertised on TV commercials: Humira, Herceptin, Remicade, Rituxan, Neulasta, Enbrel, Avastin, Avonex, and there's more there. Seems like there's commercials for these biotech drugs, every 10 minutes or so. So keep an eye on those, and you'll be able to pick some of those out. And who is biotech a good fit for? Someone likes to troubleshoot, likes working with cutting edge technology, likes being part of a team, likes making a product to improve people's lives, and likes to actually be able to find a job after college. And I kind of put that in as a joke. That's not really a joke when you're looking for a job. And I've never been in a situation in biotech where there's been more jobs available. We talked about biotech, it's coming, it's here. I have people come and asking me, do you have any students? Do you have any students for me? So now is the time if you ever want to get into biotech and you want a career in biotech. All right, so the certificate program, it's 6 courses, 18 credits, takes 2 semesters if you take 3 courses per semester. There's no time limit if you want to do 3 semesters, 2 courses per semester, or even 1 course per semester. That's up to you. But you can do it as little as 2 semesters or a year, academic year. Courses include cell biology for technology, biotech laboratory skills, microbiology, chemistry for biotechnology, instrumentation, and orientation to biotechnology. This gives you a great background in science and also in what you need to know for a career in biotechnology. In addition, the 18 credits for the certificate can be applied towards the associate in science degree at CCRI. So those 18 credits plug into the 60 degree associates, so you only have 42 more credits to take, and you'll get kind of a 2-for-1 degree. So you get the certificate and the associates in with getting 60 credits. So if you're considering a science degree at CCRI, the associates, you might as well grab the certificate as well. You'll have both. You have more options when you do graduate. We also transfer credits to URI's Biomanufacturing program. So that's available, to transfer into their program. They'll accept those 18 credits and you plug right into theirs. Basically counts for 1 semester of their program. And that is a 4-year degree or bachelor's in biomanufacturing. Ed Bosey is the director of their program. I work very closely with him, and we have a lot of students who've used this option. It's been a pretty seamless transition. They're well prepared when they go in there. You don't have to feel like, hey, I'm going to a 4-year school, no, I'm not ready. You're well prepared once you leave CCRI to go to URI. And they welcome our students. Okay, some skills you're going to acquire in the program: aseptic technique, that's a sterile technique, so you don't contaminate samples. HPLC is liquid chromatography. Environmental monitoring, to make sure things are not contaminated. TFF, CGMP is good manufacturing practices. Micropipetting, purification, tissue culture using the biosafety cabinet. Metrology, transformation of organisms, bacteria pretty much, and column chromatography. So these are all techniques that these industries are looking for. And if you could put these on your resume, you'll attract a lot of attention and probably get interviews. And overall upstream, downstream process. Okay, careers in biotech. So there's manufacturing technicians, quality control technicians, research assistants. They all work in this biotech lab, all kind of working together as a team, but they have different roles and different responsibilities. Manufacturing technician works directly with the product. They're the ones that grow the cells. They produce the proteins. They purify the proteins to be given to patients. Then there's quality control technicians, more of a lab type job where you're going in, you're testing samples for purity, testing samples for potency, and doing environmental monitoring. Then there's the research, and where people actually research new drugs and new procedures and new techniques for creating new medicines. Okay, so where the biotech students work, I've had students placed at all these companies: Organogenesis, Waters, Avisha Moderna, Immunogen, Genzyme, Amgen, Thermo Fisher, and even a couple of research positions at Brown University. So, these companies are aware of the program, and they know the students in the past have been very successful, and we've had students go to all these very well-respected companies. Okay, so what to expect in the program. You have to keep a CGMP, which is good manufacturing practices, laboratory notebook, documenting your steps as you do in industry. So every step you make in kind of documents, you have a good record of what you've done. It's just good practice. You write and follow SOPs, which are standard operating procedures. You write and complete batch records. Again, another record of what you've done in the actual lab. You have to wear lab coat, gloves, safety glasses. So I kind of treat you guys like your industry employees. So when you go to industry and you go on interviews, you've already know what to expect. You've been doing it already. You have experience, wearing gowns or wearing, lab coats and using these equipment and following these documentation procedures. So become a highly skilled, knowledgeable entry-level technician, be well prepared to find a job in biotech, related industry, or continue your education. When you transfer to other programs, you tend to be above the expectations of what they're actually doing. So again, you're well prepared once you leave my program to go to another program. So these programs recognize that, and the acceptance rate is very high from the biotech program at CCRI. I also have guest speakers from industry come in. These may be, I've had some former students that have been in the industry now for 10 years. They come back and it's a great link because they've been in your shoes, they've sat in class, they've had the same questions, and they've been in industry for 10 years. They can actually, answer a lot of those questions directly because they've been that student. They've gone through my program and they've actually gone out and got a job. I do have other speakers, some higher level speakers come in from upper level management from time to time too, to kind of give you the overall feel of the industry and where the industry is going. I also have biotech staffing agency to come in and help you with your resume, help you with job opportunities, kind of link you to jobs. And then I also have a Google Groups for current and past students to share industry job info. So it's kind of like a community. So once you've been in the biotech program and once you graduate, you're not the end of it. I look forward to talking to students, from 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and kind of keeping tabs. And they give me a lot of information with his jobs, tell me what's going on in the industry. So it's a very important aspect that I kind of maintain this community with the students. And also industry tours. As far as tours, it's been very difficult the past year plus with the COVID. So, but in the past, we have had tours to companies. So you go and actually see what the job is like, talk to people in industry on the job. In addition, the program works very closely with Rail and Surf, and this is part of an IMBRE grant. So what happens is they have an internship offered over the summer. It's undergraduate research fellowship. It's 10 weeks paid, and it's $4,500. You get to work with PhD level scientists doing research, and this is at colleges like URI, Brown, Salve, Roger Williams, and it's a great thing to put on your resume. It's a great experience overall. It is competitive, but I do encourage students to apply. And I typically have 2 or 3 students per summer that actually get accepted into this program. And they've had great success. They present their poster at the end of the session. They have great contacts they've made for the 10 weeks they've been working, and they also have a great thing to put on their resume. Okay, so that's just an internship opportunity aside from the actual, the industry contacts, and it's a great thing to do as kind of a capstone to the actual certificate. Okay. All right, and again, I'm Scott Warila. I'm the Biotech Program Coordinator, and my email is here, my phone number is here, if you want to contact me for more information. Okay.
Thank you so much, Professor. If you could unshare your screen, I will go ahead and reshare ours here. But thank you again for sharing that information about that program. And thank you all for joining us in recording here. For more Path Day sessions today and for the rest of our Path Days, you can visit ccri.edu/pathways/pathdays, and you will find the schedule for upcoming Path Day sessions, as well as links to the recordings of past sessions from this semester and the fall semester as well. I'd also like to put a shout out for our Spring 2021 Virtual Job Fair, hosted on Handshake on April 14th from 1 to 4 p.m. And you can go to the CCRI website and search for Career Services or Virtual Job Fair, or follow the link that you see on your screen now. Thank you again, Professor, for joining us today, and everybody have a great day. Thank you.